Alright, yeah, so I'm thinking we pair the Klefki maybe with the Sylveon, get the weather ball going off.
Hello, and
Oh, hey, buddy, how's it going?
well, I've got a slight problem. You see, recently I was banned from my favorite restaurant, the Thick Noodle. The only place where I could get some soggy bread, and all because of the actions of my fellow teammates, Mew and Pheasantipity, Frank and Caesar. And now I've got a situation where I need to get my bread up. And if I'm going to continue to be a part of this team, I need you to help me get some soggy bread.
Well, listen, Bitey, have you ever heard of the service called DoorDash? I mean, can't you just get them to order you
Oh,
some?
well, you see, I tried that. The problem is there's only one DoorDasher in town.
Oh, don't tell me, is it the cabbie?
It's the cabbie. He handles Uber Eats too. The problem is he went over to my house and he recognized me, started stomping all over the bread in my face. I couldn't handle it, Emerald. The shock, the awe. I started screaming. I was screaming at the top of my lungs. No, I can't go through that again. You'll have to get me.
Listen, Bitey, don't you have friends that can help you do this? I mean, outside of me, why are you coming to me with this?
You're my friend. You're one of the only people I know. You're my coach. No, it has to be someone from the team because you got to break in and steal some bread. I got to get my bread up, Emerald.
Listen, Bitey, why don't we just buy the bread for you and you pay us back? You can Cash App, you can Venmo, I don't know.
I'm not very liquid at the moment.
Oh, good grief. Alright people, here we are for week 2 of the UNPL. We are going up against the Emerald Enamorous. I mean, come on, my name's in there. At least part of it. And we're going up against Kurt the Buzzwole, one of the admins of the UNPL league. So, let's get into our opponent's team real quick. So, some notable Pokemon include Big Bad Ursaluna Bloodmoon. And in addition to that, we also got Zapdos Galar. Very big Pokemon that's going to threaten our offensive Pokemon like Urshifu and Iron Leaf, so we got to find a way to deal with that. We also got Ogerpon Wellspring that also really can just switch in on Urshifu anytime and stop me from spamming Surging Strike. So before we can get Urshifu going, we got to get rid of that. Then we got Big Cress, who is just a huge defensive wall that can also just tank the hits. So we have to find some way of breaking through that Mon. We've also got a Alolan Muck, which could potentially stand in the way of an Iron Leaf sweep if we can't manage to get around it. And Tinkaton also just kind of is annoying and can spam Thunder Wave or do things such as that. And finally, of course, we have Cinderace, which isn't too big a deal, but it does have Sucker Punch because Iron Leaves can't Terra. That could put an end to our sweep. So let's get into what Pokemon we're bringing. So first of all, we got Urshifu Rapid Strike, of course. I'm going to bring this nearly every single game. But, as we all know, with its ability Unseen Fist, we can be able to not worry about Protect or anything like that. Although, with the item Punching Glove, although it does give a boost to 1.1 to our punching moves, it is going to, let's say I go for a Surging Strikes and do a Protect, it's actually not going to go through because it basically negates contact for protective pads that cancels out the effects that contact has. We're going to be running Swords Dance, Aqua Jet, Surging Strikes, and Close Combat. Lacking Aqua Jet really killed me last week, so I need that Aqua Jet. But we also need Surging Strikes just to be able to break through Crest and Close Combat to be able to hit hard onto the potential Ogerpon Wellspring that we just do otherwise ignore our water type moves. We're going to be running 252 attack. The 4 defense CVs don't matter. 252 speed Jolly, just to make sure we outspeed something like a max speed Tinkaton for some reason, just to be able to hit hard and fast. And yeah. The next mon up that we have is Iron Leaves. Very controversial mon, I know, but I like using this mon. With its Quark Drive, we're going to try to use it without necessarily the booster energy. I'll show you guys in a minute. We're going to be using Life Orb to be able to maximize damage. Sword Stance, Leaf Blade, Side Blade, and Close Combat allows us to hit pretty much everything on their team. And after a +2 Life Orb Close Combat, I think with a little bit of chip on the little muck from something like Rocks, we could potentially get a knockout. 160 attack EVs and 252 speed Jolly allows us to get the Cork Drive boost in speed, and 96 HP EVs left over just to give us a little bit of added bulk. So with this, if we have the Cork Drive boost, we are going to actually be able to outspeed a potential Scarf Zapdos Galar and be able to just easily come in and Side Blade it. So that's going to be one way of dealing with it. We've got Electros over here, and this is going to be, of course, Levitate with the Terra Steel. If I was to Terra, I would be able to resist Blood Moon, which is a rarity, and be able to be immune to its Earth power. So, effectively, being able to wall Ursaluna Blood Moon, apart from a potential Vacuum Wave, but they might at least give us a couple turns to stall it out. We got the Terrain Extender, because that's right, we're using Electric Terrain Electros in order to give Iron Leaves the Cork Drive. So we got Giga Drain, U-Turn, and Thunderbolt. The U-Turn to be able to, if we set up with Electric Terrain on, let's say the Ursaluna, we want to be able to get out of there safely. We're running Thunderbolt just to be able to hit Zapdos Galar. Giga Drain hits Ursaluna, and potential Ogre Pond, let's say, if it tears or something like that. 252 HP EVs, 252 speed def, just to be able to make us easily be able to tank hits from that Ursaluna Blood Moon. And the Sassy Nature 0 speed IVs, just in case they decide to run Trick Room with the Crest, we will outspeed the Ursaluna Blood Moon in Trick Room. Next up is Noivern. This thing is going to help us to also deal with the Zapdos Galar. With its ability Frisk, we'll be able to tell if it's a Choice Band or a Choice Scarf set. We ourselves are actually running Choice Scarf Noivern, kind of crazy with the Terra type flying. So basically, we have Adaptability Terra Blast, or an Adaptability Flying type move, essentially. That can be able to hit hard against the Ogre Pond Wellspring. It can hit hard into the Zapdos Galar and basically just take it out. Let's say if they don't expect it, we can take it out turn 1, and then we don't have to deal with that anymore. U-Turn to be able to get out, Draco just to hit hard again, and Switcheroo, just in case we want to try to give it to the Cresselia, that way it can't do any type of shenanigans. 188 speed EVs with a modest nature is just enough to outspeed Zapdos Galar by 1 point, and then 252 attack EVs with a modest nature to hit hard, with 68 HPs left over to be able to invest in some bulk. Next up, we got Tinglu. We need a nice and powerful wall to be able to tank those hits. Well, it's Vessel of Ruin. It's going to be able to tank any type of special hits from, let's say, the Ursaluna, and its Choppleberry is going to ensure that we can live a close combat better from the Zapdos Galar. We got Body Press to be able to hit Ursaluna, Earthquake to be able to hit Alolan Ruination can hit everything for 50%, and we got Rocks to be able to get some chip on the Alolan Muck. 252 EVs Relax is to help us better live the Zapdos Galar's hits. And then we've also got 252 Special Defense EVs to live hits from Ursaluna. Because its HP is so high, it's actually probably better for me to try to run my EVs and defenses, because I'm trying to live hits on both the special and physical sides. And finally, 0 speed IVs will ensure with the relaxed nature also that I outspeed Ursaluna Blood Moon in a potential Trick Room situation. So this is another way of making sure that Ursaluna doesn't just destroy us in Trick Room. And finally, we have Toadscruel, our designated Rapid Spinner. With Mycelium Might, it's going to be able to break through any type of abilities, but I don't think that's really going to be an issue on their team. The key thing is that it's going to be able to Rapid Spin a potential Sticky Web from our opponent's Spidops. It can also set up Spikes, Earth Power Tinkaton, and knock off something like a Rocky Helmet from Cresselia, or just be able to knock off any items from their team. 252 HP EVs and 252 Spadef EVs are going to allow us to hit to live a lot of hits from Ursaluna Blood Moon, let's say, or just any hit in general that they want to go for us. And yeah, that's pretty much the team. we will see you guys in the back. Alright, people, we are here for week 2 of the UNPL. I haven't even recorded my team, but I'm going to try to do like those edited team builders, you know. Hopefully you guys will see it. So we're just going in. Yep, there's pretty much exactly what I was expecting from them. So, we got Ogre-Pon. We got Cyclizar. We got Zapdos Galar. Zapdos G. Ursaluna Blood Moon. We got Cress and Alolan Muck. Former member of the Demewlition Force. So, I'm going to try to enact my plan, which is lead off with Scarf Noivern and pray they lead off with Scarf Zapdos. We're going to frisk them and see. And then, hopefully just kill them. You know what I mean? Remove that threat. So yeah, we're going with the terrain team. Unfortunately, I forgot to nickname my Mons. I'm so sorry that I did not nickname Pokemon. They're nicknamed Spirit. I'm going to try to fix that for... We kind of had to do this competition. I could make the last BBR game yesterday. Hopefully, I have to go to Peoria. I'm going tonight to then go to the airport tomorrow. It's a whole thing because my lovely wife wanted to turn it into a whole like weekend trip and everything. So we have work off tomorrow on Friday, which is cool. Pensive. So they're probably not going to want to stay in here anyways. Let me just calc how much I do. I am modest. Noivern versus Ogre-Pon. They could Terra here right off the bat. Where's the dang Wellspring? Flying. Terra Blast. 97 to 115. I think I just U-turn out to be safe. They're probably going to Terra. I actually don't. So, oh, that's Tinkaton, by the way. I was kind of scared of Tinkaton. A Praetor! My buddy a Praetor. Yep, they ascended in the Alolan Muck. That's fair. We're going to U-turn out of there. Not give them any information. I think we just go Tinglu and get Rock Step, right? They can knock me off, but I'm not too scared of being knocked. The Chople was just for the Zapdos, just in case. They might be scared here. I'm just going to get my Rocks up. They can knock off if they want to. Yep, they do switch out. They could go Crest. They could go Zapdos. Nope, they go back out into the Ogre-Pon. Thing is obviously a big threat to me. Prefer to keep this alive. What if I can get it shipped? If I was, I might go for a grass move. How bad do I need Tinglu? I need Tinglu for Ursaluna, ideally. Then I also have Electros. I need to keep Electros. I can't risk losing Electros. That's my key to winning with electric terrain. I think I'm gonna just go Toad. I don't really need Toad as much as I thought I did. It was mainly just in case they had webs for some reason, so Toedscruel is kind of like our weakest link at this point. Go for Spikes. This is perfect. So we're free to spin now. This isn't looking too bad for us. Ivy Cudgel might hurt a little bit. So now hopefully I'm faster. I haven't terrored yet. This is their Terra Captain. But I guess they don't want to. They don't want to boost the resistance. I'm just going to try to set up a spike. So now they're going to Ivy Cudgel me. That's fine. I would prefer to have this thing a little bit more chipped. That's okay. Oh, it was the speed tie the whole time. Ah, I don't know how that happened. We just miraculously speed tied. Which, look at that. It's kind of Brazingo. I don't have any speed on this thing. I just happened to speed tie. You love to see it. So I guess we could kind of infer their speed stat from that, right? So if we go Toad Scroll... +1, 388. Bold. 354. Well, that's weird. Oh, Mycelium Might. I'm stupid. It was because I used Mycelium Might. Go Noivern. Screw it. I have my Ting Lu healthy. I'm just going to go for it. It should do a lot to Alolan Muck. So why have the Terra Blast flying? Whoa! Looks like we're going to take this thing out, folks. This should kill, right? Ooh, but they're gonna get this for death boost. Nice. We get this thing chipped though. Perhaps I should have U-turned. It's a nice chip. This is probably gonna kill now, right? I should have U-turned. Ooh, not quite though. Let's keep this thing alive, I think. Who can we switch into though? No, I have to go for the end game. Let's keep going for it, dude. Almost got him down. Or Unleash, that's fine. Yeah, I wasn't going URSHIFU or anything like that. Yeah, we're losing a lot of mons fast, so Noivern KO by Ogerpon. Toadstool KO by Ogerpon. I'm trying to get this electric terrain at the very least for later. Maybe they try to save this. Yep, exactly. So this thing's gonna take a lot of hazards. There's the electric terrain. Oh, U-turn. Gonna calc Iron Leaves, see if that kills from there. Let's see, 160 versus Alolan. Muckalola. No, it's not doing anything hardly. And even +2. Suiko or Shifu? If there was ever a time, I think now's the time to just SD up. Yeah, they got such a bulky team. Very reminiscent of my BHDL from Battle Hub Draft League. Moonshine. I don't think this kills, but it'll 2 KO. It'll get chipped for Iron Leaves. Probably a Thunder Wave, don't they? We'll see what they want to do here. Just a fair amount. Yeah, there's the Thunder Wave. Okay, that's fine. I expected that. Because we're still in Super Strong. The key thing is I just need this thing gone for Iron Leaves. Sweep at the end. Keep going for it. Come on, hit something hard, dude. Hit something hard. Kill something. Pensive. Well, I think this thing just dies to hazards, right? I have 2 layers of spikes up in rocks. Yep. Oh, it's barely alive. Okay, so this thing dies. So, URSHIFU got a KO. Good job, buddy. So, Ogerpon KO by URSHIFU. It's gonna be much harder for them to deal with Ting-Lu. Now that thing's gone. And this thing's still at full and +2. They're thinking hard. Moonshine's almost dead. 3 more turns of electric terrain, so hopefully we can set it up again soon. Ooh, I should have Aqua Jetted. Really should have Aqua Jetted. My bad. I should have Aqua Jetted. Okay, but Chris is down. KO by URSHIFU. Curb Stomp. Let's Aqua Jet this thing. Perfect. Alright, so they get a little speed boost. I have max HP Electros though. Shouldn't be able to kill me. Hopefully we just kill him with T-Bolt. Withdraw, perfect. So they're going to take more rocks and they're not going to have the thing. And then we can set up the electric terrain again versus something. Alright, perfect. So now we can set it up again. Iron Leaves. Ooh. That's interesting. This thing's done what it's needed to do. How much you turn out? Is that normal? Normal gym, wow. Okay. It's all down to Tinglu and Iron Leaves. Gonna be a close one. Maybe with a knockoff? Hold on, Mike was dropped. That's the thing though, even at +1 I still outspeed their Zapdos. So, Cyclizar, KO by Tinglu. Now comes this stupid thing. How much does Body Press do? Tinglu, 252. Body Press versus Zapdos offense. Zapdos Galar. (14 to 17). Go for Ruination first. Oh, are you kidding me, dude? Oh, I needed that chip. I should have just body pressed, dude. I should have just hard switched. I needed that shit. Please tell me you don't have Roost. Maybe I should have just hard switched. Now they're gonna be faster than me, dude. Oh, that freaking sucks, man. I needed that shit. Now we lose. That's unfortunate, though. I should have hard switched. No way I live a close combat now. Hey, GG's. I need that ship. That's okay, though. Should have hard switched, but you know. This is a tough game. Tough team to face. I think I did well enough with my cool strat. Its stats return to normal! Oh wait, that's just its bad stats, crap. Yeah, it's not gonna be any good for us. I should have just hard switched out. I knew that they weren't gonna do anything. I should have just hard switched out in Iron Leaves. That's on me, folks. Another choke by Emerald Miner and my Joy-Con's not connected. It's alright. Alright, it's gonna be GG's, folks. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Should have hard switched and then been faster, maybe with a side blade, but it's okay.
You can get anything from DoorDash. You just have to sign up. They don't know it's you. Use a fake name. It's crazy. They can't trace it. It's untraceable. It's on the blockchain.
I've done that. There's only one DoorDasher in town, and every time he knows me. Every time he brings
Is it that cabbie? Is it that cabbie that won't let me in his cab
because I live in the He handles Uber Eats.
He's got a lot of side hustles.
I tried to get it, man. I tried to get it through DoorDash. He recognized me. He started stomping on the bread in my face. I couldn't handle it, Caesar. You don't understand. The shock, the awe I went through, I fucking started screaming. I was screaming at the top of my lungs. And he was just stomping on my bread. It doesn't make any sense, Caesar. And it fucking hurt my feelings. I shouldn't have even tried. If I hadn't tried, I wouldn't have had such a traumatic experience. I can't do it again. You have to give me the bread.
It's a Bitey. It's not. Just get what you got. You have friends.
You're my friends.
You're
the only people I know.
Make one of them get.
They won't do it, Caesar. They don't have the power and the technical prowess you do. It has to be someone from the family, because you gotta break in and steal the bread. It's the only way to get me some bread right now. I gotta get my bread up, Caesar.
You've said that. I understand your bread is very down. Ever since you got stopped. Why can't we just buy the bread and give you some, and you can pay us back? You can cash pal us.
I'm not very liquid at the moment.